threatened. We're moving on zone B.
Oh my god, my aim. So bad.
I'll just put collateral damage and deposit that.
Let's kill myself, bruh. Like, you don't have separate sensitivity on this game. Like, on ADSing.
Moving on zone B.
Isn't there a release date on this game? No. It feels almost the same, but a little bit worse. Not better, worse. Like, what have they been doing?
Phantom.
Look at the Grim dude. Grim_XX showed up. I mean, that's something, I guess. This game is not a calculator. Yeah. It is not. It will never be even a contestant. Now that they have just delayed it and delayed it and delayed it, and now even like ruined the movement of the game. Oh my god, my aim. I'm so tired. I should go to sleep. Like, bro, this game could have been so great. But it's not. Like, they ruined it. I think it's gonna die just like Hyperscape and fucking Breakpoint. Yeah. I think it's gonna be another Ubisoft failure. Imagine like they just keep delaying it again, like so much that it actually catches up with GTA 6, and then they decide to not release it again because it's like so close to GTA 6 release, so they just like want to wait a little bit longer.
Domination.
They had the perfect release window last summer. Like, bro, last summer everybody was so hyped over this game. Everybody was like so sure it's gonna be the next COD killer. And it would have been perfect because like there was, you know, people were spending their summer vacation or whatever. Like they would have been playing the game if they just released it back then. And it had so much hype, man. Woo! Okay, so in the end of the video, I would like to just explain myself a little bit, how I feel about the game, and not just like random thoughts along the gameplay. It's been a year since they were like having open betas and there was hype around the game and everybody was like waiting for it. And then they told us that they have to delay it a little bit because there's like some issues with the game and they wanna, you know, make it perfect for us to play it and enjoy it. And that's fine, right? But then it was gonna be the late summer of 2023 and then it wasn't. And then it was gonna be like fall of 2023 and then it wasn't. And we didn't really like get any specific news how the game development was going, and like was there more issues to the game or was it just a little fix? Is it gonna, you know, be released in 2023 or is it gonna be delayed until 2024? And well, I guess there was like some updates of them saying like, guys, it's gonna take a little more time, just be patient, it's gonna take a while, but it will be soon out, like, just thank you for believing in us. And we get it, you wanna make a good game, this is a game that has a lot of potential, and you want the release to be as good as possible, but at the same time though, like, there is no such thing as a perfect release. Like every game has had issues when it first came out, but guess what, then the developers just fix it and that's it. Like you cannot just drag it much longer. But yeah, that's like in a nutshell, that's my opinion. Like bro, it has been a year, give us the game already. Like what is taking so long? I do not understand. Anyways, we finally got a player test server session that actually included console, and I actually do have a PC now, but it's like, it's not the best. I'm saving up for a better one, so I wanted to play XDefiant on my console because I think my console is a little bit better than my PC actually, which is kind of sad. So now, after 1 year, I got to play XDefiant again, which is great. I was really excited to play it. But then, when I got on, I realized, first of all, they removed slide cancel. I think they made time to kill a little bit longer. Not much, but a little. And also, I'm not sure if there was, I'm pretty sure there was a separate ADS setting, like sensitivity setting for ADSing, but now there is not. I'm not sure if I'm just blind, but I'm like pretty sure that's the case. And at this point, I'm a whole casual player. I am so newbie, I'm so slow, and my aim is really off. I work a lot like these days, so I don't have a lot of time to play, and I actually haven't even played PvP in a long time because I have been playing Borderlands, and I love those games, except for Borderlands 3, that sucked. But yeah, so I'm already really slow and like bad at the game, and the movement, it feels stiff now. The aiming feels weird because I'm pretty sure your ADS sensitivity is the same as your look around sensitivity now. And obviously I want to have my look around sensitivity kind of high. Um but then I would prefer my aiming sensitivity, like ADSing sensitivity, to be like significantly lower, especially at first when I'm just like getting back into playing FPS shooters. So yeah, I didn't like how aiming felt because I don't know, it just felt weird to me. And since there's no slide canceling in this game anymore, I'm pretty sure 1 year ago there was, but there's not anymore. The movement feels stiff, and yeah, I I think honestly that the game felt worse than 1 year ago, which is crazy. Like, it kind of feels underwhelming to think that I have been waiting for a year to play this game again, and it's still not a release, it's only a test server, which, at least I get to play a little bit. I was working that weekend actually too, so I didn't play it a lot, but a little bit. But yeah, when I finally get to play it again, it feels worse than before, so. And for everybody that are thinking right now, like, oh, this game has so much potential and everybody's so hyped to play it that it cannot die, you're wrong. Ubisoft has released great games before, and they have either died or even shut down. Because who plays Breakpoint anymore? Who plays Hyperscape anymore? Wait, you can't, it's shut down. Who plays For Honor? Who plays Rainbow Six? I mean, I guess some people do, but not as much. So that's my point. Like, just because the game is great, like, if you don't take care of it or if you don't release it on time, the hype dies, people move on. There's a lot of games that die these days. Just look at Rogue Company. That game could have been great, but the devs ruined it, so nobody likes it anymore. Spellbreak, shut down. Knockout City, shut down. Deceive Inc., dead. The Finals, dead. Farlight 84, a random PC game I happen to like, dead. There is so many games these days that it's hard to come up with anything original, and people move on really fast if your game is not interesting to them. And I think what made people interested in XDefiant in the first place was the movement, how the game is like really fast paced and just awesome. And if you take that experience away from the players, what makes your game interesting and original? What makes the players stay in XDefiant when it finally releases?